Right, starting my red brick Saturday off in Northampton, Massachusetts. I'm just gonna take a walk around the center of town and see what we can find around here. And yeah, we'll take a little walk, see what we can find. So Northampton, Massachusetts, right next to Amherst, Massachusetts, which is a big college community. I think UMass. Look at this. Got a stone steeple on it. This place is pretty awesome. Massively huge. Yeah, let's get up to the front of it. I don't see any crazy faces or anything on here like a lot of the places I go. But definitely architectural masterpiece. The lamps in here. Gonna go over to the building next door. Looks just as impressive. I don't know if it's the library, but we'll check it out. Seen quite a few things in this town so far that I've only been here for a couple minutes that are really impressive. So and, I don't know what that's supposed to be. Look at this masterpiece. Right next door to that church we were just at. Not sure if it's a library or city hall. I'm about to find out though. Massive. Can't tell me that's not an old world. When's the last time we ever built like this? Look at the columns on there. I'm about to go up there. Look at the gate. Walkway. Supposed build 1886. Them columns on that thing. Massive. Safe. There's a couple homeless guys up there, so I'm not gonna go up there. Look at the size of the door though. Look at the columns. No archways. Definitely a masterpiece. Right inside. Looks like an old fountain or something. Check all the bricks. It's a pretty strange fountain. Pretty strange fountain. They almost look like old stampers. Alright, we'll come around the side of this place. Looks like it's Hampshire County Courthouse, so I guess that's the courthouse. Massive. See the flower patterns all up around the top. Alright. There's the side entrance. Massive gate running around the whole thing. Looks like they look like brass rails that run up the side of this thing. Massive, massive building. Alright, I'm gonna walk around a little bit, see what I can find. It's a pretty cool block of buildings. You can tell they're old. Very similar to a lot of downtown blocks I see around this area. The old Northampton Bank, National Bank. It's 1913 on the top. And back of the building, of course, red brick. Pretty impressive though. I'm trying to make my way down to this city hall right here. That's the city hall. Alright, I'm gonna make my way down there. Alright guys, does that look like it fits in a western Massachusetts town? Does it look like it fits? I don't even know what to say about that thing, actually. It's City Hall of Northampton. It says settled in 1654. Settled, so this is the downtown. Look at the bricks up on top of this place. Yeah, that's pretty crazy looking. Right next to it, some old red brick buildings too. I'm gonna try to cross over there and we're gonna get a closer look at this place. This is downtown Northampton, Massachusetts. It's about an hour drive from my house. Alright, hold on. It's like close up. In the back. It's a pretty crazy building. This old one's right next to it too. Yeah, I've always known about this town. I've been through it a few times. But when I seen a picture of this online the other day, I'm like, I don't remember that building. So take a little walk around it. I think this might be the Historical Society, if I'm not mistaken. Unitarian Society, I guess. Just as impressive. Building next door, just as impressive. All the old red brick buildings lining the main street. I was just down there. So I guess we'll walk around this place, see what it looks like. Yeah, these are some old red brick buildings around here. This is the back of it. You got that stone top church over here. I don't know if you can see the stone top from here. All stone all the way up. We're gonna go down these steps right here. It's pretty steep steps that go down the back side of the city hall. So it's a pretty unique staircase. Side of that building. This is down behind it. Looks like it's just the top of a building sticking out. It's the top of the building sticking out of the ground. It's a pretty strange looking building. It's like round. Right, hold on. It's pretty strange looking. Very old looking, very strange looking. The bricks along the edge. Pretty cool. Pretty cool old looking building. Alright guys. As I'm walking through, happen to notice these giant granite blocks. These things are massive. Tons and tons. It's like there used to be some sort of wall that probably ran this way, because then there's more over here. We set it up as some weird playground. But look at these things. These are some massive slabs. Like, 8 feet long, 4 feet by 5 feet, I don't know, 3 feet by 3 feet thick. Massive, giant slabs. What the hell is this? It's huge. Yeah, let your kids come play on the big granite slabs and big chunk of whatever these rocks are, the humongous rocks. It's even more over here. These things are impressive. Wonder where they came from. Wonder if they're original to right here, or they somehow moved them here. I don't know. They're big though, like almost bigger than any block I've ever seen, like in my journeys. But we do have a plaque, so maybe we get some information. Well, I guess there's a capsule here. Some sort of capsule on that thing, whatever. Right next to this building. Another old... put the chimney on there. The Academy of Music. So doing it there. Got some pretty ornate design up on that thing. The lions up here. Hey guys, I'm gonna keep walking. I was just over there at the Music Academy. This place is pretty impressive. Again, this is 1895 on the corner over here. Let's try and get that. Oh, I might make quite some impressive structures around here. I have to say that. Really? He's not even scared of me. 1895. Guess they were putting the faces on the building back then. All the way down. They all kind of look the same, but I'm not sure if they are actually all the same. Can't build in 1895 without putting these faces on the building, you know? Just how they did it back then. We don't do it now, but they did it back then. You got some more down here. Look at the design around the arches too. This is like overboard for 1895. We got across the way, this old church-looking building. Looks like it's in some rough shape. Or come look at it though. Look at these faces go all the way around. Alright, here's the bottom of this building right here. Let's check this out before we go across the street. Looks like red brick to me. I guess this is what they had to build on back in the day. Build on this old crumbly stuff. You know what this is? 1906, 1905, 1904. Not just the dates, but look at the texture of what this is in. It's weird. This building's massive, a lot bigger than I thought it was. I wonder why it has these dates all the way around. You got this lower entranceway down here. And why is there red bricks on here? Thought it was all yellow bricks. Alright, let's check out this place over here. Let's say kind of sad around here from what I've seen. Very, very high homeless community. But look at underneath this place. So they're doing some construction or destruction, or maybe the place is just falling apart. Look what's underneath it all. Let me go up. So underneath all these so-called blocks, it's all melted bricks. Same right here. So there probably was a staircase right here that went all the way up to these doors. Maybe it looks like they're trying to build some new ones. And that siding on that tower definitely doesn't look original. Alright, let's go this way. Look at these places across the street. Wait till I get to that place. This place over here. Look, there used to be a staircase that went up to the store right here. 1826. What's this right here? Didn't put that in. Alright. Alright, that's what I was just looking at over here. Founded in 1871, I guess. So he's a part of the college. Part of the college campus. Let's go up to this one first, and then we'll go across the street. Well, I might not make it too far today. Thought I was gonna walk a lot of miles, but didn't seem like I'm walking too far. Smith College. Okay, Smith College. And check it out real quick. For one, some pretty impressive gates. Pretty impressive gates. This place is crazy. I'm gonna have to come back because never gonna make it around this town. This is what we got for the entrance of Smith College. Is it a college building, or is this where they come and pray? And look at the design on this place. What's this on the column right here? Almost looks like a squirrel, but is that a rat? It is, it's a mouse. See a little mouse in that? Weird. And then they got birds in this one. See the bird? It's right there. So it's a pretty intricate column work. This one's got a little bird on it too. It's like some sort of woodpecker, or I don't know. It's pretty crazy. I never seen the columns with the animals in it. Yeah, this is that's all what I was just looking at down here. Northampton, Massachusetts. Look at this building across the street. Part of the college, obviously. I don't think that's the same one I walked around earlier. Yeah, a lot of homeless around here, I'd have to say. Pretty sad, actually. Not only just a lot of homeless, but they look homeless and mentally disturbed. So 1887, I guess, on this. So says this capstone or cornerstone. This place is just actually kind of overwhelming when it comes to these red brick buildings. So I think the front one says 1885, but the cornerstone says 1887. Squirrels and mice and birds in the columns. When did they have the time and patience to do that? Yeah, I might not get too many miles in today before I get my hour in, so. Pretty crazy, guys. Right across the street. This one's just as impressive, if not even more. We'll take a little walk over here. I didn't quite make it across the street yet. That big church is over there across the street. Look at the behind of this place. Crazy, look at this place over here. It's always on these college campuses, guys. They hide it. They hide this old world stuff on these college campuses. Just goes on and on. The old columns, the old architecture. Look at the archways with the red and white. Sorry. Wow. Guys, this place is impressive. They definitely hide it. They hide it. Take a little ride to one of your local college campuses and just take a little walk in and see what you find. Hold on, I want to get in front of this place. Look at how massive it is. These are some strange looking columns. But old world all around. It's old world brick buildings everywhere. Alright, hold on guys. Look at the size of the columns on this place. You know, there's not much evidence of melt around here, but what we see evidence of is it's old world brick structures in original form. You know, this is how they built them. And when you realize they were too expensive to tear down and too glamorous to explain to the public how they were built with horse and carriage, they just turned them into colleges, state buildings, libraries, any type of government type of facility. And don't ask any questions. The place is massive, massive. Column's got to be 40, 50 feet. So yeah, still on its college campus. Old world everywhere around me. All these old brick buildings all around. I think it might have a little plaque on it. I don't know if it has any information. Giant doors. Alright, I'm gonna take a walk back down towards the town. See, it's got gargoyles or something off the top. Yeah, let me see if I can zoom in. It's like gargoyles or something. You get a good shot of them now. Definitely some old world right there. See if I can get a little better shot from a different angle, but it looks like they have some sort of function going on here, so I don't want to disturb. You got gargoyles, angels coming out of the corners up there. See if I can get a better angle. There you got angels coming out of the top of that. Gargoyles and all different types of stuff. I just can't get a good zoom on it. You can see them coming out of the corners. It's pretty impressive. St. John's. Alright, and we're gonna take a walk down to this place down here. Just gotta cross the street real quick. So, hold on a minute. Right next to this massive building. Let's check this out. See what we got over here. And just look at the background of everything. It's just all original red brick structures. I think some of them they tried to doll up a little bit to try to not show people what it really is, you know, it's old world. What we got right down here on this corner? It's part of this big, massive red part of the church, I think. It's all that stuff. How'd that get down there? More right here under the window. What else doing in there? Alright, and I'm gonna try to get in front of this place right here. It's very massive, very, very large, old. double steeples. I think you can see it all under there. Why is there a pyramid with a G in the middle on the sprinkler alarm? How'd those all get down there? Okay, we'll see what we got over here. It's two separate buildings. It's the one I was just looking at with the bricks on the bottom. Sorry, guys. It's definitely overwhelming, and oddly, I've never seen this before, but it has 4 gigantic entrances in the front of it, all with its own cymatic pattern windows above. They're all unique to each door. I've never seen one with 4 doors. Usually it's 3. Usually it's 3 doors. Crazy. It's kind of crazy, guys. We got this little building right next to it. Looks like it's just as old. What do you guys think about Northampton, Massachusetts? A lot of places, they would rip these things all down. This would have been ripped down. Those all would have been ripped down. Of course, they give the castle to the college, but I think they probably would have ripped these down by now, at least this one. You can try to explain away the church as being some, I don't know, people believe it when they say they were built in the early 1800s and they were stacking bricks up to the sky, trying to get to the Most High. Looks like this place has suffered some damage though. Some brick damage. This place is kind of piquing my curiosity. It's a little dinky place right next to the gigantic, massive cathedral. Definitely old world. We'll come to the entrance, see what we can find over here. Definitely abandoned. Right next to the giant old world cathedral. Pretty unique entranceway for a little tiny dinky building. Yeah, I hate to say it, but there's a lot of homeless around here. Come around to the side and we'll see what it looks like. Looks like they're stacking old bricks over here. We don't build like this anymore, right? I don't see any new construction that they build with red brick that they build like this. I don't see this type of building anymore. Not even close. Not even close, guys. It's the back side of that cathedral. Looks like they're stacking old bricks. I don't know where they're getting it from, but definitely old ones. Never seen that one before. A bunch of them though. We got in front of it. It's an old brick wall. Looks like it used to have some sort of sign or lights on it, some sort of electrical in there. They always got these sort of things out front. I always found these little, I don't know. I usually don't know what to think about these. I see them a lot. Alright guys, I'm gonna head towards my car. I hope you enjoyed the tour. It's Red Brick Saturday. Hope you guys all have a good day. I'm gonna keep going a little bit, but I definitely am winding down back towards my car. So I'll keep going until I get to my car. So a few more minutes, guys. Just the college campus, that's all. Just the college campus. Nothing to see here, guys. Nothing to see here. Just part of the college. Still in use too. Just the detail that's on that thing is crazy. I don't know if you can see it from here, but it's got some crazy detail on the front of that building. just Northampton, Massachusetts. The mailbox. I need that on the mailbox. It's another unique looking old world. Difference between this place and a lot of places I've been is they haven't tore these all down yet. Most of these places, these buildings are gone. They would have tore that thing down already, no doubt about it. People start asking questions, you know. Something up in that tower, I don't know. Might be the remains of the bell, not sure. I can definitely see some stuff up on the top though. Down the alleyway, huh? It's pretty neat design there. That is the strangest city hall I've ever seen. It's one of the main reasons why I even came into town today. I've seen pictures of this. Just so strange looking. Hey guys, this is where I started off. It's all stone. Or brick. Sure, they dumbed it down a little bit. I don't know how you built stone all the way up to the top like that. Damn, this place is crazy. I only made it like one block. One block around town. Definitely gonna have to come back sometime. Quite a drive, but definitely worth it. Even Amherst, before I got here, was a pretty cool town that I should probably look at a little deeper. I mean, old world, definitely. Original old world structures, so. Original old world. Alright guys, I'm gonna let you go. This is the building that's right at the end of Masonic Street, so figure that one out. Very high entrance on that building. Very old. Alright guys, Red Brick Saturday. Have a good one. Hope you enjoyed it.